Hi, I'm Professor Nigel Scantlebury, founder of the Thaijujitsu Fighting System. In this video, basically, we're going to demonstrate a combination where perhaps your opponent, he's on the mount position, so he's straddling you on the mount. He's going to do an escape. His combination is going to be double jab. As I execute the jab, he's going to you're going to give me an overhand left, uppercut, left hook, right punch. He does the takedown. The takedown now goes to a knee on belly. So we're going to do a quick review. So here I'm striking him. The reason why I'm striking him is because I want him to put his hands up. So then after I'm going to go for knee mount, double knee mount, switching it to the other side. I start to strike him again. So that way he puts his hands up. As he puts his hands up, I know that now his hands are going to be trapped in the position. So what I'm going to do is, as he puts his hands up, I'm going to lay on it to keep it in that same position. So now his hands are stuck because of my body weight. I'm going to put my hand underneath his head. And I put that foot up so that I have leverage. I pick him up and I go around behind his neck. The same hand that was underneath his head is where I'm going to start to apply my choke. So I start to apply the choke. But now he's fighting against the choke. He's trying to pull my hands down. I slide my left hand underneath his armpit, reaching up to grab my own shoulder. I push his head back to the floor and I start with the Kimura. I set up the Kimura. For example, maybe he grabs his two hands together. But it's okay because the more I make him focus on the Kimura, he leaves himself vulnerable now for another attack. So for example, let's say I was Kimura him, he had his two hands together. I want to focus on that. So I program his mind. And then I switch it and I go for a leg choke. So even though he's focusing on the Kimura, I program his mind that I'm pushing his hands. So he's not thinking about the choke at this point in time, the leg choke at this point in time. And I finish with the leg choke. Okay? So we're going to work it out in the drill. Okay, go, shrimp. Here he starts with a double jab. I execute my jab. And that's what he goes for the takedown. Knee on belly on the other side. Now his hands, he's defending his face. Gets tight, blocking it with his chest. Puts the foot up here, goes to take his back. Now slides it in, left arm in, bring the knee in tight. Step over, go for your Kimura. And then for the leg choke. That's it. Let's do it again. So he shrimps out. Take that. Now this is where he's defending, bring his knee in tight. Let's say push his head down, keep weight on his head so he can step over and set the Kimura. Now he goes for the leg choke because now his opponent is so fixated on the Kimura that he forgets that he's not vulnerable for the choke, or not realize that he's not vulnerable for the leg choke. Let's do it again. That's the instigation. So he throw my jab, then he takes it down. Keep bringing your knees in tight, that's it. And let's tap it from there. Bring your knee in. Leg choke. Good. Let's go. Two more. Instigation here, turn the side. So he's going to give me a double jab, I'm back out. So now that forces me to throw the jab as I throw the jab. That's what he gets. Foot up. Except put the foot up so you have leverage. Bring your knees in. Leg choke. One more. Next time when you're about to pick him up for the choke, you want to put that foot up so that way you have a lot more leverage. Go. Instigation on double jab. Foot up for leverage. That's it. Bring the knee in. Leg choke.